So this episode, guys, takes us to Europe. They have made some very, very interesting headlines in the last few hours, starting with the Bank of England unveiling its all-star payments lineup for CBDC forums. Now, this lineup is causing quite conversations to start up, okay? Quite interesting conversations. Google, Amazon, PayPal, and Consensus will be assisting Britain's central bank with its CBDC research. Now, that's not all I have for you because the second story also plays into this too. At the same time, Europe has become the biggest crypto economy thanks to DeFi, but the majority of that DeFi surge is coming from institutions. So, we got some things to talk about in this episode, guys, but I want to start here with the Bank of England because this lineup, yeah, this is a hell of a lineup to choose. So let's find out why. It states the United Kingdom Central Bank is ramping up its research into a central bank digital currency with the selection of a long list of banking and fintech experts to assist with it. On September 29th, the Bank of England announced the membership of its CBDC engagement and technology forums, and they included some big names in technology and finance, including Google, MasterCard, Consensus, and even Spotify. Now, real quickly, guys, again, I want to quote this list that the World Economic Forum has on their website and their partners. Each and every one of these names are on that list. The World Economic Forum is moving and they are moving at a rapid rate. But this week's announcement is a signal that the central bank is taking its CBDC plans seriously. It stated that the technology forum draws resources from leading experts in the field of digital payments and cryptocurrencies. In a quote, it states the forum will help the bank to understand the technology challenging and designs of implementations of operating SCBDC. The engagement forum includes senior stakeholders from industry, civil society, and academia that will assist with the bank and treasury to understand the practical challenges of designing, implementing, and operating a CBDC. Technology experts include PayPal's blockchain and cryptocurrency CTO Edwin Aoki, principal software engineer at Google Will Drewy, joins him as CBDC and payments manager Matthew St. Olive from Ethereum software solutions firm Consensus. The technology firm also includes executives and payments experts from Amazon Web Services, MasterCard, Visa, Stripe, IBM. Are you ready for this one? R3. And as well as the music streaming platform Spotify. So, this engagement forum is comprised of banking executives and business experts, including co CEO of Global Banking and Markets at HSBC, George Heldery, Morgan Stanley COO Aaron Coley, and Stephen Gildergale, Chief Product Officer at Interbank Communication Standards, SWIFT. So, guys, they have just pulled off an all star lineup for a CBDC. If this doesn't confirm the fact that these things are coming and they are coming soon, I don't know what else to tell you guys. That's why I cover them because it is going to be the the legacy system's way of entering into the new monetary system. This is how all of the fiat money is going to come into the system, guys. Okay? And it's going to be a waterfall. I really think it's going to be a waterfall. Like other traders refer to it as a blow off top. No, this is going to be a waterfall. Not in the sense of prices coming down, but there is going to be a cascade of prices going up, and people are not going to be able to control themselves. It won't last long. Maybe it'll happen for a month. Prices will just go crazy, and then it'll stop and get real quiet until the next Bitcoin cycle begins to play itself out. Okay, but That all of that I see coming within the next 4 months, guys. But let's talk about why Europe is the world's largest crypto economy thanks to DeFi and institutional interests. But the story goes over the last year, the region has received over $1 trillion worth of cryptocurrency, and this represents 25% of all global activity. CNWE, which is Central, Northern, and Western Europe, ranked second in last year's survey, chain analysis survey. However, the tremendous growth that started in July of 2020 pushed Europe to the top this year. Although retail activity has increased, institutional investments drove most of the transactions, with 50% going to DeFi. So, stopping right here really quick, taking that line for what it's worth. Although retail activity increased, institutional investments drove most of these transactions, 50% of which going to DeFi. Okay? Institutional. Just wanted to remind you of that, guys. These are the institutions: Google, Amazon, PayPal, Consensus. Okay? Google, Amazon, and PayPal mostly. And if Europe over the last year has seen an immense amount of growth north of $1 trillion and has been coming from institutions, and now they are coming public with what they have been doing. Oh yeah, we're about to see a lot of developments come out of Q4, guys. Come out come out really soon. But digging deeper into DeFi growth in Europe, CNWE experienced major growth in transaction volumes across all cryptocurrencies and service types, but especially on DeFi protocols. According to Chain Analysis, the growth was majorly a result of an influx of institutional investment signaled by large transactions. From July of 2020, there was an increase in transfers above $10 million. The value of institutional crypto transactions grew from 1.4 billion in July of 2020 to 46.3 billion in June of this year. Between this period, the United Kingdom has the largest crypto transaction value in Europe at 170 billion. Of this amount, DeFi protocols received 49%. Chain Analysis Senior Content Marketing Manager Henry Uppergrave commented on the growth. The UK's growth is driven mostly by growing institutional investment based on the large size transfers driving most of the transaction volume, guys. So, quick thing to note here, we are looking at 49% going into DeFi protocols. What that tells me is that the institutions in Europe that are coming into the space, they're looking to come in and stay there. They're looking to come in and sit down. Grab them a seat and get really comfortable, okay? Because what do people use DeFi for? To make money off of their money, all right? To generate residual income. That is the simple and the short of it. But standing next to let me see here. Yeah, standing next to Europe are France, Germany, and the Netherlands, as well as Switzerland, uh, taking up the remaining top five lists. So chain analysis data also revealed that over the last 12 months, the bulk of large institutional size transfers went to DeFi platforms. Most of those large institutional transfers were made in Ethereum and wrapped Ethereum, which of course is an ERC20 token equivalent to Ethereum that is commonly used. So, simply put, guys, what I'm trying to get across here is the growth of the crypto economy in Europe and how it is connected to the institutional presence of these tech companies in Europe at the exact same time. Now, we are about to enter a period where we're going to see a lot of developments come out that was essentially created in 2020, started in 2020, and then have had that year to incubate and manifest and produce itself. Okay, this is another example of what that is. Europe is now the leader when it comes to DeFi. They have a $1 trillion marketplace over there just in Europe. And The Bank of England has an all star lineup of institutional influence and legacy members coming from every direction. Yeah, it all makes sense now. Okay, it all makes a lot of sense. But again, guys, Bank of England was the focus here. Europe was the focus, and the adoption that is going on within the country. So, if you're tuning in from Europe, let me know down in the comments so that way we can connect with you guys. Tell us your experience. What's happening in Europe right now, real time, real world? What are you seeing when it comes to crypto adoption, when it comes to technology? All types of things, guys. I'm really interested in that. So, with all that being said, though, guys, if you found value in this video, of course, you know what to do. Hit that like button and subscribe to it. So that way you never miss an update on global crypto adoption with a global perspective. Of course, you can always reach me directly. Links in the description, QR code to the left. And as always, I want to extend to you a great day, positive day. Most importantly, make that money. I'll see y'all in the next.